This is the keffiyeh, a headdress worn by many groups in the Middle East and especially throughout the Arab world. Here, it's seen at a pro-Palestinian demonstration, but this black and white version has long been a symbol of the Palestinian people.
It's a symbol of pride. To wear it is to embody that pride and that Palestinian identity, and to show that we are really fearless and we do not succumb to efforts to suppress and to silence us.
I wear it every day. It is a part of my identity. It is something I feel connects to my family, my home country. It's something I'm very proud of.
Early on, the keffiyeh was a practical garment traditionally worn in rural areas. It provided workers with protection from the harsh sun and from sandstorms. But it wasn't seen as a symbol of the Palestinian people until 1938, 2 years into the Second Arab Revolt. That was a Palestinian-Arab uprising against the British occupation in historic Palestine and the Zionist movement. A professor who studied the keffiyeh said at the time, resistance leaders mandated that the urban population wear the garment, allowing resistance fighters to blend in with the population. This made it harder for the British to identify them. By 1967, the keffiyeh continued to be a symbol of the resistance to Israeli occupation. That's because the Palestinian flag was prohibited from being displayed in Gaza and the West Bank by an Israeli military order.
The flag was illegal to wave, but the keffiyeh was not illegal because people wore it, and it really represented to people Palestinianness.
The keffiyeh was also a prominent emblem throughout the First Intifada. That was a Palestinian uprising throughout the West Bank, Gaza, and East Jerusalem. Displaying the Palestinian flag was prohibited until 1993, but the keffiyeh remained an important symbol. For example, the groups in the movement to liberate Palestinians, jointly known as the Palestinian Liberation Organization or the PLO, wore them. It was led by Yasser Arafat, who wore the keffiyeh in his own particular way.
He used to sit in front of a mirror before he went out in public, and he would arrange the side of it. It resembled a map of Palestine.
Many saw Arafat as a crucial figure. For decades, he represented the Palestinian cause at many international summits, including the Oslo Accords in 1993 and 1995. The keffiyeh, meanwhile, gained global visibility.
After Yasser Arafat started wearing it, it did grow the global image of the keffiyeh for Palestinians.
Around the late 2000s, the keffiyeh pattern became fashionable. People such as David Beckham, Chris Brown, and Rihanna wore variations of it, while designers such as Balenciaga added a similar pattern of scarf to their 2007 fall-winter collection.
There was definitely a phase where the keffiyeh was the new trend. I remember seeing people and be like, do you know what this actually means? Do you know what this is? And they're like, oh, it's just a scarf with some awesome patterns. And it's like, this is actually called the keffiyeh.
Today, there are more people aware of the keffiyeh's significance. It's often worn as a symbol of solidarity at pro-Palestinian protests and in daily life.
The more people who wear the keffiyeh, the harder it is for those who hate and oppose us to identify who they should really be targeted.
When I wear it, it gives me confidence. This is who I am. To you, it may seem like just a scarf that I wear around my neck, but to the person wearing it, it's power, it's strength, it's resilience.